Well, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? In the chat room, let me know where you're from and if this is your first time watching. Thank you for the like, appreciate that. We'll get going here in just a second, waiting for old Thinkorswim to load up. This is an interactive experience, so be sure to use this live chat function over here. Let me know what stocks you guys are looking at and where you're from if it's your first time watching us. We've got quite a few regulars that show in. That's not a thing. Who tune in and show up, and they'll probably let us know when they're here. Hot topic today, space. SPCE had their successful test flight over the weekend, and they're starting to shoot up. By the way, let's see if I can find it for you guys. Russian bank SBS stocks. There's a bank in Russia that is selling space stocks yesterday, so well before early hours for US banks. I say yesterday, maybe it was 12 hours ago, something like that. I can't find the image of it. It's on Facebook. But currently trading in US denomination $29 a share in Russia. And you can see here in the pre-market, we're at 25.42 on Virgin Galactic after their successful test flight, which I do believe put 7 of their pilots or staff into space briefly, was successful. So if there's an arbitrage play, or if it's going to catch up to Russia, we should see space hit about $29 a share when the bell opens up. If you've got Webull or some other account that lets you trade pre-market, there might be a play for you there. It's not normally what we talk about on this channel. We're mostly an options channel, but you know, opportunities do pop up. I'm not saying you should do it. Would have been nice to get in early in the morning here. And I don't have an account with Webull because they checked my IP. I'm here living in Bali. You can see the sunset down here. And they won't let me sign up, even though I'm a US resident. They won't let me finish the sign up process, and I don't know who to talk to over there. I don't know how to talk to anyone, I should say. Can't find a number, or I didn't call during business hours. But Webull has, I believe, the best early trading hours out of the brokerages. See, that's crazy. Webull starts trading at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The earliest pre-market time among online brokers. So if you want to do extended hour trading, Webull seems like the place to do it. I don't know anything about their brokerage. They don't sponsor me yet. But if you were going to do a play on space after at Virgin Galactic SPCE, Webull would be the place to be doing it. Yeah, 7 viewers, that's great. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to be talking about options trading, and if this is your first time, let me know in the chat room. And I do want to give a quick mention that, you know, why I do this channel isn't just so that I make money. If I can make money and not do this channel, right? The reason I do this channel is to help you guys make money and to spread awareness of things that we want to make reality, right? Once you have the money and the capital, you start to have the free time, and then you look for more important things in your life than just making money. And I think 2 of those things are cryonics. Cryonics is they freeze you when you quote unquote die, with the hopes of bringing you back to life in 100 or 200 years, basically. If this works, this will be the best investment you ever make. It costs about, I think, $80,000 to freeze your head. And that would be the best $80,000 you ever spent if you come back to life 100 years from now. The other thing I like to talk about is SENS.org, a nonprofit organization that is working to cure aging. So if you're looking for a nonprofit to give to, or if you're interested in not getting sick when you get older or living much, much longer, this is the organization that you want to be donating to. The reason I do this channel is to help raise awareness for the amazing science and technology that's coming down the pipeline, and getting you guys to the point where you have enough money that you can donate and invest in that. And if you're new, do let me know inside of the live chat, okay? Because we mostly focus on the wheel strategy. If you have no idea what the wheel strategy is, then you're going to be a little bit lost on this channel unless you let me know in the live chat. So I'm going to type in, do you know the wheel strategy, in the live chat, and you guys let me know. I can spell strategy, that's a word. There we go. And I'll just cover it briefly unless somebody needs some more explanation. You start with a cash covered put. If you don't know what a cash covered put is, you're in the right place, but you're going to be a little bit lost. Cash covered put is when you take a stock that you're interested in owning, and instead of buying a put, hoping it goes down, you sell the put. You basically create the put that somebody else is going to buy. They pay you a premium for that. Excuse me while I turn the music down. They pay you a premium for that. And if the stock goes down in price, then you end up owning it. And if you end up owning it, then you turn around and you sell a stock covered call against those shares to earn more premium. And if the stock goes back up in price, it gets taken away, and then you turn around and you sell the cash covered put again. Let's jump over here in a second. So I'll show you guys my position on space. I own 100 shares outright. Okay, I don't have any calls or puts or anything assigned to that or attached to that, but I've had multiple puts that I sold in the last month. One of which is going to expire in 4 days. I sold that for $60 profit. I sold another one at the $20 put for $148 potential profit, and the $21 put for $276 profit. So I sold 3 of them, expiring at different dates. And the only way that I quote unquote lose is if the stock price goes well below these prices. And as you can see with Virgin Galactic about to go to the moon, heart, 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 these puts are going to be pretty much worthless, which means I can buy them back at a very big discount. And we're going to be looking to do that today. Although this 4-day one, I might just let that expire. The 11-day, we'll take a look and see what happens on it. And then this 53-day, we'll probably close this one early. So that's what you're going to watch today. We've got about 36 minutes before the bell opens. But you can see here, and I actually, by the way, I used to have 500, 600 shares of space. Unfortunately, I saw, or fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I saw that Richard Branson and Chamath had both sold a big portion of their shares. I think Chamath went all out. Richard Branson still had $24 million worth of shares, or 24 million shares, I'm not sure which one it was. So he still owned a large part of the company, but they started selling at about $26, $25 a share. And so I made sure I sold. Let's see if you can come back and take a look at it. So that was the big spike when they were going to have their other test flight, and then it failed. And then right in here, right here, this gap, okay? This is when Richard Branson started selling. 28, dropped down to 24, and then it's just been razoring. Death by a cuts of 1,000 razor. I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But anyway, I knew that was going to go down just off of the news of him selling. So we came down to about $16 a share, and now everyone's buying it back up again. So my puts could have gotten assigned to me at $16 a share. That actually would have been a good thing, because then I'd be assigned at 18 minus 60 cents, 20 minus $1.48, 21 minus 276. I'd own a bunch of shares, and I'd be able to sell them today, probably in the $25 to $30 range is what we're looking at. That's what I'm expecting it to go to. I would not be surprised, I'm not saying I think it will, but I would not be surprised if we hit $40 a share on space today. It would not shock me if we got there. But I think more likely we're going to end up in the $30 range. But this year, we got 34 minutes before the bell. I see we got 7 people watching, only 2 likes. Make sure you guys hit those like and subscribe button so that you can stay up to date and keep getting our videos. We give a lot of information for free. People spend over $3,000 for these courses, and you're basically watching me do it absolutely free, and live, which you don't even get from some of these courses. You don't get to see the quote-unquote guru expert teacher showing you what he's doing live. So just be aware that you're getting that for free, and all I ask is that you do hit that like, subscribe button, and then maybe check out some of our sponsors later. All right, we got our scan going. Let's see if we can find anything else besides space. I don't want to just talk about space today. I also got to bring up spreadsheet. Apps. I like apps a lot. Beam, Ethereum. I don't think I've looked at Ethereum yet. I think that one's new. It's saying that we can get, they last traded 35 cents. Currently at the bid 30 and 45, but you're seeing 0 volume. So I don't think we're going to get much fill on this, but let's just do the math. If you get 35 cents for every $12.50, you're getting at least 2.8% ROI. But a more advanced way of doing it is you take the $12.50, subtract the 35, not add, subtract 70. Oh my gosh, let's do this properly. Minus 0.35, you get 12.15. Take the 0.35 divided by 12.15, and that is your ROR, return on risk, because you're really only putting up $12.15 to make back to 1250. So you're going to get 2.8%, almost 2.9% if you were to do this trade. That's a little low, so I'm not going to bother looking at this company. Well, actually, you know, it is trading at 1704. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I have no idea what this company is or does. ATER. I want to leave that one open because I want to keep coming and look at that. ATR, Yahoo, and then let's go Wallmine, ATER, Aterian Inc. Currently trading at 1704. I do not search for Caterpillar. ATER. Man, Wallmine is just getting worse and worse. I think that company is going to die, unfortunately. I really like their website and their the way they display things, but they are not updating. Aterian Inc., together with its subs, operates as a technology-enabled consumer products company in North America and internationally. It provides AI Mohawk e-commerce engine. I think I've heard of that one. A software technology platform which uses machine learning, natural language processing. That's pretty cool. That's more advanced than hearing all these other people just say machine learning. Natural language processing. That's super advanced stuff. Data analytics, design, develop, market, and sell products. It looks like they sell their own stuff. It looks like they're marketing through their vendors, maybe not something that you can sell on. Yeah, they sell to individual consumers through Amazon and e-commerce platforms. Okay. So they're using AI to be better retailers. That's what they're doing, and they're based out of New York. Currently trading at 1704. We could not find them on Wallmine, so we're going to have to come here and take a look at the analysis ourselves, or have to go through a bunch of different tabs rather than having it all on there. Statistics, that was the one I wanted. No PE ratios shown, maybe not old enough. No dividends. Balance sheet. Total debt 1/3. Whoa. Okay, right? Am I looking at this right? 130 million in debt, 34 million. Oh, that's cash. Sorry, I want total. I use Wallmine more than I use Yahoo. Excuse me. Total debt 130. Where's total assets on this? Total cash per share, total debt, current ratio, book value per share. I know some people just like the current ratio. I prefer to do it inside out. Can't find what I'm looking for right now. Total revenue. Let's come over here to balance sheet. That should give it to me. Total assets 157 million versus total debt 86 million. That's what I was looking for. 86 divided by 157 is going to be about 50%, 53%. That's okay. And then we go look at the statistics for the revenue. There we go, revenue, quarterly revenue growth. That's what I was looking at, 88%. So this is a good company. This is worth looking at. So let's go ATER. Sorry, it took me a little longer, guys. I'm used to using Wallmine more than that. 117% IV, that's good. A bit of a spread here. What's our open interest? Open interest, there we go, 340. Bunch of open interest at the 10. Look at that. That's a lot at the 10. Okay. What's the chart? Hey, ooh. Not a very happy chart though. And down, and then bounce, and then bounce, and then it's coming up. It is trending up. It's not just people selling and then getting out. It's people that actually want to be back in this company. 1725. So 1750. Well, man, this bid ask is quite crazy wide. $1.70. Anyway, if you do the 15, you get 0.85 at the 15. You're getting 5.6%. You're about $1 out of the money. We don't know what this real price is. This is nutso. That's why we ended up with 35 at the 12.50. Like I said, you get 3.6. You might get 10 cents at the 10. That's a 1% return. And you're not getting any margin on that, so it's a flat 1%er if you do it on the 25 days. It's a little thin for my taste. We'll see if it changes here when the market opens. Got 6 of you watching. Only got 2 likes. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, guys. Get at least 4 more likes. Thank you. Thank you for that like. ATER was interesting, but a little thin on the profit. And Big 5, we looked at that the other week. They pay a dividend, so they're an interesting company. Getting 80 cents at the 24. That's okay. Blink charging, I don't care. Tesla's going to crush them like a bug. Calyx. Have I looked at Calyx? You get 37 cents at the 31, currently trading at 43. 0.37 divided by, let's call it 30.6. I'm only going to get 1 1/4. Don't know what it is, but not worth looking at it. Cloudera, I bet that's a cloud computing company, CLDR. If it's not, I'll be surprised. CLDR. What are you getting? You're getting 56 cents at the 10.50, currently trading at 12.43. 0.56 at, let's call it the 10. You're getting 5.6% ROR, return on risk. Oh, what do I want? Profile. Data analytics and management products in the US, Europe, and Asia. Did we look at this last week? Operates through 2 segments, subscription and services. The company offers Cloudera Data Flow, streaming data platform that collects, curates, and analyzes data. Data Science Workbench, self-service data science for the enterprise. I think I forgot to turn on my camera. Is my camera on for you guys? No, it is not. Boop, there I am. I'm a real person. I'm not a bot. I am not a cat. Anyway, let me know in the live chat if you got that joke. Anyway, they're cloud computing, data analytics, like I guessed, CLDR. It's a good sector to be in. We got 24 minutes before the opening bell. Revenue growth is only 7%. Come down and take a look at the growing company, nothing but negatives. 50, almost 60% debt ratio. And they've got 6 quarters before they got to raise cash again. That is pretty normal, but not fantastic. 1380 divided by 2508. 55, not as bad on the debt as I thought it was. Excuse me. Let me get started on, whoops, our spreadsheet. Let's put that in. What do we want? We want that one, right? Okay. Oops, come on. Come on. We got CLDR and we had ATER. We looked at both of those. This is cloud computing. ATER, I already forgot what they do. Oh, they do AI plus online retail. CLDR currently trading at 12.43. Guys, if you don't find this part exciting, something's wrong with you. No, I'm kidding. I mean, this is the real nuts and bolts, right? That you don't get from a lot of these courses. You don't sit there and watch a guy actually put the numbers in and do the real legwork. You just hear him go blah blah blah. This is awesome. Blah blah blah. Buy sell buy sell. This is why I bought and made so much money. This is why I sold, made so much money. You don't get to see all the steps that go in, which is part of the, I mean, a big part of that is building these spreadsheets, right? Figuring out, doing the legwork. Ethereum, I gotta go dig through them again to find their statistics, financials. I much prefer Walmart. Currently trading at 1704. It was 12.50 for, I think, 35 cents, right? 0.35. Revenue quarterly growth was 87. That was fantastic. But we don't have the yearly on this one. And then we were looking at balance sheet. 157 versus 59. Come on, 59. Equals sum. 59 divided by 157. They have 100 and, no, that's not what they have. Cash, 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 cash. They have total cash 34.9. Net income is the year. I want the quarterly. Total cash is 34, and they just lost 130. So they're gonna raise. They're gonna raise. If I'm doing that right. TTM it's trailing 12 months. 130 divided by 4 is going to be about 45. They're still going to raise capital, so we don't want to touch them, in my opinion. Anyway, so that's not good. We'll give them a low rating. CLDR is better, even though they got that high. Well, they got that high revenue. We'll give them a higher rating. This one had only 7% growth. Debt ratio is better. Still not that fantastic. Not even sure it's worth a 3. Not sure if it's a 2 or a 3. Anyway, moving on. Got 4 people watching. Losing viewers must be boring. Watching people do the real work. Clean Spark, we've done them before. DoorDash, we've looked at them before. Fubo TV, did them yesterday. They have amazing growth. Greenbox, have not done that one. GBOX. Greenbox, POS, Internet Services and Infrastructure. Profile. Technology company develops, markets, and sells blockchain-based payment solutions. Okay, company's blockchain-based systems designed to facilitate, record, and store a volume of tokenized assets representing cash or data on a blockchain-based ledger. Greenbox POS was incorporated in 2007. They must have pivoted from something else, because Bitcoin was not even thought of until after 2008. All right, but let's take a look at them. Greenbox revenue growth 2,000%. So they must have had nothing and then they had something. So we're not going to really think about that. Let's go wide on this one. Currently losing 13 million a quarter. They were profitable in June 2020. They have 53 million on the assets, only 6 million on the debt. But if they're losing 13 million a quarter, they've only got 3 quarters, then they're gonna have to borrow cash. They got plenty of runway to do that. Oh, come on, why didn't you go to the side like I wanted you to? GBOX. Blockchain plus POS. Currently trading at 987. Revenue, we're not going to count that. I want to see another quarter of similar revenue before we consider that real. Total liabilities, so equal sum 6.1 divided by 35.6. Oh, forgot, messed up the equal sign there. Oop. They've only got 3. Giving them a rating of 2. Moving on. Go to, we looked at them. Goosehead, that sounds very familiar. No volume on the 20 cents. Bid-ask spread is too wide. I'm not going to really consider that. We got 15 minutes before the bell. What's happening on space? Still at the same price pre-market. Hibbett Sports Incorporated. No volume. Hydro Farm, we looked at them. Hire, Car Hire, we looked at them. Lemonade, keep coming back to this one. Where is it in our... Oh, we didn't analyze it. Let's go ahead and analyze Lemonade right now. For those that don't know, that is a new style of insurance company that is much more tech savvy than a lot of the existing, and they acquire their users much cheaper, which gives them a long-term advantage. Revenue quarter over quarter is down 10. That's not what we want to see. That's bad. Currently trading at 78.40. Cash is very high, over $1 billion in cash. This is what you need as an insurance company. 1.4 billion in assets. Only 333. Excuse me. Oh no. Hit the tap button on the wrong screen. See, equal sum 333 by 1477. Cash is 1 billion. It's hard to give you a runway on an insurance company because when they start losing money, they're going to lose it really quickly. Not sure what to do on this runway. I'm going to put it in at 100. But that revenue quarter over quarter is negative, so unfortunately, I've got to give this one a bottom tier score. And it is Lemonade Inc. All right, moving on up. Malibu Boats. You know, I'm going to change that bid to volume. Make Make sure that we're looking for stuff with real volume. Let's rescan. Hopefully that gets rid of the chafe. We've got 12 minutes before the bell. I hope you guys make a lot of money. We just went from 7 viewers to 3 viewers back to 7 viewers. I wonder if that's just an anomaly in YouTube, or if that's actually people leaving and coming back and more people joining. I still got nobody talking to me in the live chat, guys. Somebody say something. Let me know the live chat even works. Is this thing on? Let me know. You know, this is a lot more exciting for me when you guys are interacting. This scan is taking forever now. Boy, you change volume to 1 and the scan takes forever. All right, while that's going, let's go take a look at some of our positions we've got on. What's on Tesla? Tesla is going up, down, 583. Let's jump on Tesla. Sandman says there was a bit of lag. Yep. By the way, this Tesla coin was not made by Elon Musk. That is a fake coin. Tesla's up $3 in the pre-market, although it says regular trading was only $1 or more. Okay, closed yesterday at 580. Tesla's up $3 in the pre-market to 63. Close enough. All right, why is the scan taking forever? Let's try that again. Maybe something got stuck. Well, 9:20, I'm starting to feel tired. I gotta change this music up. Let me know where you guys are from. And thank you, Sandman, for giving the feedback in the live chat. The first person to say anything all day. Let me make sure I give you guys an invite to our Discord channel. Hope you guys will join me there. We share more tips and tricks. And you'll have people to talk to all day in there. Whereas I'm in Bali, Indonesia, so eventually I crash. I go to sleep while you guys are trading. Let's try and get some more energetic music going on. This one's putting me to sleep. But I always have to search for music that has no copyright, so we don't get our videos taken down. NYC, New York City, Big Apple, New York, New York. Oh, let's see. New York City, I was there maybe a year or two after the Trade Center planes crash, and I thought it was, I didn't like New York. The train ride from the airport to the city was ugly, buildings in disarray, and I didn't like the see-through trash cans on the street. I thought that was absolutely gross looking. Do you guys still have see-through trash cans in New York City? Let's see, what do we got? We got 7 minutes before the bell. There we go. Crypto, let's go see what crypto's doing, because I've got some blockchain mining companies on my balance sheet. So let's go to CoinMarketCap. Bitcoin is at 37, up only 12%, but still below 40,000. Binance Coin was 600 a piece. I remember buying these at, I think, $15, $20, or $30 a piece. And I thought, man, they've got a nice back end where they're sort of acting like both the exchange and, what's the word, accelerator for a bunch of projects. And I thought that'd be a good coin to hold. And boy, I wish I held. It'd be about 20x profit if I sold last month, 10x profit if I held it till now. But I would have had to hold that from 2018. Sandman says, funny you say that. That is my job in New York City, trash man. And yes, we do still have them. Hey, not the most glamorous job, but you know what? You guys got good benefits, I bet. I know in San Francisco, the train drivers, not to belittle them, but you know, you push forward and you push back. It's just a train, only two ways to go. You're just speeding up and slowing down most of the time, right? I'm kind of belittling a little bit. But the train drivers in San Francisco, I think, make $80,000 to $120,000 a year, plus health care, plus retirement, plus unions, plus. So I bet you're getting pretty good pay for what you're doing in New York City. You know, there's a lot of money in jobs that people don't want to do. Some of the richest people in the U.S. are septic tank cleaners. Nobody wants to go in the septic tank business. You buy a few pieces of equipment on a loan, you become a septic cleaner, and you know, you go to a small town, there's only a few competitors, so you guys charge whatever you want to charge if you're doing septic cleaning. Sandman says 20-year retirement at half salary. That's fantastic. I'm just going to take a wild guess and guess that after 20 years you're making $100,000 in New York City as a trash man. You're getting $50,000 a year pension, plus all the money that you're saving. That gives you all the time in the world to sit around and trade. Even if you lose $50,000 a year. Yeah, it says, yeah, it's crazy, no college needed. College, I mean, I don't want to be too negative, but college is let's just say it, it's a scam. It's a big scam if you're going there to make money. If you're doing something else, if you don't need a technical degree, a lot of it's a big scam, especially when they added when they federally backed student loans, which allows the colleges to just continuously raise prices over and over and over again, because they know A, the student can never default on the debt, B, the government will pay for it, and C, if they keep raising prices, then the government will keep increasing the loan maximum. And so they're just pushing it as sky high as possible. That's the problem we've got in the US, is everyone just takes as much as they can from the government, and then it becomes just the snowball effect. And it just never stops and never quits. We got 4 minutes before the bell. I do want to tell you guys about our affiliated sponsor, the Options Oracle. Okay, the Options Oracle has been around since 2009. They do the wheel trade. They do cash secured puts and covered calls. They have a 30-day risk-free trial. They had a newsletter that came out this weekend. This is what they did last month. They did GRWG, they rolled for credit. They did AI and closed early for 105 in credit. Apps, they closed early, 66% APR, and pins closed early, 101% APR. So if you guys are looking for somebody to take a lot of the work out of it for you, it's $97 a month, but they got that 30-day free trial. So you sign up and then you'll get at least one newsletter. Hey, if it makes money, that pays for your membership. So go and give them a check them out. Excuse me. That's theoptionsoracle.com, right up here, theoptionsoracle.com. Appreciate it, and supporting them supports the channel. All right, we've got only 2 more minutes before the bell. Appreciate you guys sticking with me. By the way, if you got assigned on Plantronic, we It's showing up in Tastyworks as POLY instead of PLT. And I have no idea why. I started searching for the news. You can see the Plantronics, but if you come and try and trade options, it says no options available. I'm assuming that's some sort of problem on their end, but similar thing happened in Yahoo. Ooh, Tesla's down in the pre-market, losing all of its gains. What is Space doing? Let's go check out Space, SPCE. Space is still up 25. It's right where it was a few minutes ago. We got 2 minutes before we see what happens to Space. This is the most exciting thing in my day. I want to know what happens there. I've only got 100 shares now, down off of the 600, 500 shares I had before. Not sure if I had 600 or 500. But I just want to show you guys this real quick. In Plantronics, if you come to options in Yahoo, some of the chains say PLT and some of the chains see POLY. But if I try and trade POLY, it has them, but it has no prices. What the heck is going on? I need to be able to sell some covered calls against this. You see here? POLY, no prices, no bid ask, can't do anything. PLT, they must be going through a symbol change, but this is annoying that they can't figure it out before the market opens. We got 1 more minute till we see what happens with Space. That's what I'm going to be watching, as well as, of course, all my open positions. SPCE. After that, man, this thing still didn't finish. It must be jammed up. There we go, opening bell. Space still sitting at 25. I'm getting some fill on my orders that I put over the weekend. That is BNGO. Nice, I got filled at 61, currently at 58 and 63. So I got filled on that. Forgot what the other one was here. And let's go back to Space. I want to keep an eye on Space. Still just $25 a share on Space. Going down. People are selling on the news. Buy the rumor, sell the news. But there was no rumor. It was actually a rocket in space. 24.80. I'm excited to see where this thing goes. Tesla now down $1 after the market open. It cannot seem. I think that's the greatest company. Honestly, guys, I think that is the greatest company in the stock market. There's over 9,000 stocks to choose from. I know because that's what my scanner tells me. And I've looked at a lot of them. I certainly haven't looked at all of them. But I have not found a better company long-term than Tesla to buy and hold. Financials are great. Cash on hand is great. The vision is great. The sectors they're in is great. The profit that they're making per automobile, especially when somebody buys the full self-driving package, is fantastic. And then when full self-driving goes live, the explosive revenue they can make from robotaxis is amazing. But even the money they just make from batteries, even if they stop selling cars, they're becoming a major powerhouse in battery and solar and everything else. It's kind of like GE. If you could go back 100 years from now, yeah, that's right. You go back 100 years from now to the start of GE and buy shares, that'd be one of the best companies you possibly get. GE is not great anymore, but when Thomas Edison was building it, it's amazing. I think Elon Musk is like Thomas Edison plus Nikola Tesla. Thomas Edison did not invent many things by himself. He was mostly a manager. He hired a bunch of other engineers and scientists, and then he filled out the patents. So if they went to go work for him, then he got the right to the patents, not the guys making it, of course. But he gets a lot of credit, and certainly did a lot of the hard work. Nikola Tesla invented and documented a lot of stuff, but didn't do the hard work of bringing it to market. We are seeing mostly a red day. Only a few stocks are up. Riot, Sage, Space, Micron. I'm glad I did that trade. InnoData and ARCG are pretty much the only things going up right now. AI just cannot catch a break. I think that's a good company, but cannot catch a break. Biogenomics, that's basically flat. CLF, I actually forget what CLF is. Oh, Cleveland Cliffs, the iron company, iron mining. Did that to diversify my portfolio. They're getting a little bit of a downtrend, but you know, I thought they might be a bit overpriced, but long term, I may have already run up, is what I mean. And then coming back down. I think that'll come back fine. And we sold the $17 put. We've got a bit of distance. Might get assigned. It's okay if we get assigned. GRWG, I have no idea why this is down. This is a hydroponic company in the, obviously related to the cannabis sector. I think either they or Tilray was very aggressively buying up their competitors. Tilray is an actual cannabis producer. I think GRWG is the one that buys up all the hydroponic stores in the state, buys out their largest competitor, and then becomes the main hydroponic store in the state. And these guys just cannot catch a break on their stock price. Even though, oh, we got filled on Disney, $5.60. Came down 40 cents on the opening bell. Yep. This one, by the way, if you're looking to follow, I wouldn't do Disney on a cash account. I'm doing it in a margin account. Otherwise, the cash outlay is just too big. But there's a very high margin ratio, very high margin ratio on Disney. Excuse me. What were we talking about? We were talking about, oh, GRWG. I cannot understand why this company just keeps going down off of $44 a share when cannabis is going to be growing 6x over 2019 to 2025. We're halfway through that cycle. Going to be, I believe, a $60 billion industry estimated. And for some reason, cannabis and hydroponics just cannot catch a break in this quarter. Kodak continues to be a loser for me. Mac, what was Mac? Mace Rich Company. I don't even remember what they did. Oh, they're in my Leap portfolio. Everything in that portfolio is doing just fine. And Poly. Okay, so let's go check out Poly now that the market's open. Can we actually trade options on this? Is there actually bid and ask? Yes, there is. Okay. And if we go to Plantronics PLT, so it's a name change, right? Let's make sure. Not really telling me the IV. Gosh, that ask spread is crazy. Open interest is 0. Let's do the math ourselves. Poly, I'm in at 35, currently trading at 31.50. If I can sell the covered call at 35, I'm only getting a quarter. Blah. If we come in, whoops, clear that out. Come in, sell it for 60 cents. What is 0.6 divided by 35? I know I've got some discount in there, but 1.7% return per month. Let's go take a look at, what was it? POLY, Plantronics, PLT. I got $1.90 in credit, so my cost basis is really about 32. Oh, come on, POLY, 32. If I sell it to 35, actually I'll get $2 in upside plus the 25 cents or 60 cents. That is pretty good. If I go another month out, no idea what you're getting, but it's much higher on the top side. Let's try and get that. I don't think we'll get any fill. You know, it'd be okay if we did. Let me just make sure it's in the right account. No, it is in the purple account. Why is it saying I don't have enough? I own the shares. Why cannot sell a covered call? I own the shares. Oh. I got 7 minutes left on the clock with you guys. Let me know if there's any stock shares or questions that you guys have as I continue to struggle with this Plantronics name change, symbol change. MU is doing great. Let's see if I can close early. Nope. Not enough price change on the option yet. By the way, my typical strategy is if in 7 days I can get 50% of my max profit, then I'm basically doubling my APR, so I'd want to close it early. It's going in the right direction, but it's not there yet. I got 32 days for right to get back over above 32, or I'm going to get 200 more shares. I'm not sure which I want, more shares or to just collect the premium and move on. Tesla is now flat, only down 50 cents. Does not look like Space is going to hit $30 a share, guys. Not unless people want to buy it on their lunch break. They're not buying it in the morning. Everyone that wanted to buy it bought it in the pre. And now they're losing money. And I feel bad for the Russians if they were buying at 28 yesterday. We got 5 minutes. Thank you for the 8 people still with us and watching. Make sure you share the channel with your friends. Algorithm doesn't really give us much exposure. Bitcoin's still there. We got 5 minutes to go. I'll give you guys a quick brief rundown again on the wheel strategy. In case you guys are new, our goal with the wheel strategy is go out and find good companies that we liked. We looked at a few today. We put them in the spreadsheet. We analyzed their fundamentals. I think that's important because when you're doing the wheel strategy, you could end up owning shares for a long period of time. So what we do is we sell a cash covered put, usually 30, 60, or 90 days out. So 30, 60, or 90 days to expiration, collect some premium. And this is what we call a tri-directional trade. If it goes up, you make money faster. If it goes sideways, you get to make the money when it expires or as it decays in value over time. And if it goes down but doesn't go below your strike price, then you never own the shares and you collect all the premium. Even if it goes below the strike price, you still collected all that premium up front, so you could still even be breaking even or making money. So that's why it is a tri-directional strategy. Up, sideways, or a little bit down, you make money and you never get assigned the shares. However, if it does go low enough, you get assigned the shares, but guess what? You're getting it at a discount compared to if you had just bought the shares at the same time that you were selling the put. And now that you have those shares, you can turn around and sell a stock covered call. You're covering the call, not with cash. We don't do naked, we don't do margin. Okay, these are all covered positions. Excuse me. Okay, you use the stock that you've acquired to turn around and sell a covered call. You get more premium every single month, and if it gets exercised, if it gets taken away from you, hopefully, if you do it right, if it's set up properly, you'll be getting above your break even. So for example, if you got assigned at 35 and it's currently trading at 33, you want to turn around and sell the $35, $36, $37 call option, so that when it goes up, you're guaranteed to make money when it gets taken away from you. And until then, it just repeats. And this is why it's called the wheel. It spins like a wheel here, then it goes to the bottom and it spins like a wheel here. And then when it gets assigned and goes all the way through it, it's just like a giant wheel. And that's why they call it the wheel strategy. And if you guys appreciate this channel, there's a lot of things you can do. You can like, subscribe. You also got a tip jar down below. We've also got a referral link to Tastyworks. Hey, Chester. Yep. And then Chester's talking about how often, he asks, how often does Options Oracle send a newsletter? I signed up last week. Thank you, Chester. Appreciate that. Options Oracle typically sends them out every month. They're specialized in after options expiration weekend. They find the best deals. They give them to you, and then you mostly ride them out over the week. Although they might be looking at doing a weekly function as well, but they are mostly a monthly newsletter. And I appreciate you for signing up for that. I've been using them for a year, so I hope it goes good for you as it's gone good for me. 9:43, we've only got 2 more minutes left. Just taking a look at what's going on. Space is up $3, but down after the pre-market. Basically down $1.50. Tesla now turning green again, up $1.50. Sage up 73 cents. That's been a winner chicken dinner for me. Glad I put that trade on. I have a $50 put. I've already got 50% of the money. Of the premium. But I'm just going to let that ride. Riot's going up. Bitcoin is up a little bit. Surprised Riot's going up this much. $1.32. Might have been oversold. Alright, looks like the market is turning green. Everything that's red is only down by pennies, except for, of course, Plantronics Poly. That might be part of the symbol problem, though, rather than actual market conditions. But you look at the rest of the market, we are turning back to green across the board. All my greens are up $1 and all my reds are down 4 or 5 cents. So that's good for us. Wheel strategy is a bull strategy. Bull strategy means you want the market to go up. As you're selling your puts, you want the market to go up, 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 up. The faster it goes up, the faster you can buy it back, close the option, and collect your premium rather than waiting the full 30, 60, 90 days. You don't make extra money, you just make money faster, but then you can turn around and roll that money into another trade, basically reinvesting faster. Hey guys, it's 9:45. I'm going to do these at 8:45 to 9:45. Not sure if I'm going to keep doing it 3 days a week, but do hit the like, subscribe button, and then make sure you check out our description box. We've got some good information down there. I've already given it to you, but I'm going to give it to you one more time. This is an invite to our Discord channel. Hey, thank you for joining us, Mr. Sandman. I hope you subscribe and come back again. I love it when I can chat with somebody. And let me know if you're still living in New York City and how the weather's doing there. If you guys ever come to Bali, let me buy you a beer. I know a fantastic place. We just had dinner there the other day. My friend was part of a team. He didn't win it himself. He was part of a not elderly, but adult, mature, over 35-year-old soccer league. They won. It was sponsored by The Forge. It's a fantastic bar. And we ate dinner with the whole team there. And we all went expecting to buy our meals, but the owner was so great that they just kept delivering food to our table. So I highly recommend it, and I can tell you guys about some great places here in Bali if you ever want to get a food, get a drink. It's fantastic beaches, and I'd love to meet you guys, you know. You guys are pretty cool guys. You're watching a channel about trading stocks and making money. I hope you guys get the opportunity to come travel, live overseas. I'll show you how cheap it is, and I'll take you to the Forge. We'll have some beer, we'll have some wings. But anyway, I just want to give them, I'm not even getting any sponsorship, I'm not getting any money from the Forge, but I just want to give them a big shout out because I was surprised at how good the food was. First, they brought out a meat and cheese platter that was delicious. They brought out fondue. That wasn't my favorite, but it was still pretty good. They brought out pizza. They brought out hamburgers. They brought out chicken wings. Chicken wings, again, not my favorite. I've got another place that I like to go for in Bali for chicken wings. And the chicken fingers. Oh my God, those things were amazing. Way better than I expected it. And I'm definitely going to try the chicken fingers there again. So if you're ever in Bali, check out the Forge. I'm not making any money by promoting them. But you know, it's a great place. It's also got a great owner. He's a really fun guy. So how can you not give a shout out to a really great place like that? Anyway, it's 9:47. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I hope your market stays green, just like your account. Green, 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 money, money, money. And then you can donate to worthy causes like cryonics. By the way, cryonics, I'm serious. You can set up life insurance as long as it's over $80,000. They will freeze your head if you're dying, and then they'll try and bring you back in 100, 200 years when the technology's there. You guys should definitely check it out, alcor.org and sens.org. Two of my favorite places that I love to, two of my favorite technologies that are hopefully becoming reality. Sens is already doing some amazing things. They've already got spin-off companies, spin-off products that are being profitable and making people healthier. So go check those out. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.